Welcome back, Raider Nation and my champions. This is Eric, and we have some breaking news regarding Jon Gruden and what some are deeming as racially insensitive emails that he had in the past. I'll give you the details on this as well as my takes. Let's get right to it. So here's the story. The NFL was investigating the Washington football team for misconduct, and they came across a 2011 email between then President Bruce Allen and Jon Gruden, and they were talking about the NFL Player Association Executive Director DeMaurice Smith, and apparently Jon Gruden in the email said, quote, DeMaurice Smith has lips the size of Michelin tires. This was deemed a possible racial slur or racial trope, as they were saying here. But Jon Gruden came out recently and talked to Vic Tafur on Twitter, and this is what he said regarding all of this. He talked to his team about it, and I will just read what he actually said. Quote, I really don't remember exactly this email. It was a long time ago. I certainly will take accountability for it if it was on my email. I do not know of this at my point of life 11 years ago or 10 years ago. I'm sure I vented a little bit with my friends about certain things. I know that at the time the CBA was changing, there was a lockout going on or a threat of a lockout. I can remember I probably looked at DeMaurice Smith as a villain, and I was really upset. I was really upset there was going to be a lockout. I felt that Gene Upshaw would have never allowed this to happen. He was his predecessor. I didn't feel that we were getting the truth. I've referred to guys, I see them lying as I can tell they're lying. I refer to them as rubber lips. I went too far calling him the Michelin lips. I never had a blade of racism in me. I was pissed and used a terrible way to insult the guy. I called D. I've reached out to him. I haven't heard anything back from him, but I will continue to try. So he's saying that he calls everybody feels are liars, rubber lips. It didn't mean anything to do with Smith being black. Now, here's my take on it. I don't know if that's legit or not, but you know what? Jon Gruden, you're 58 years old. You should fucking know better. You should know that emails are subject to anybody looking at them. This, whether it goes into private world, the corporate world, whatever, especially in the NFL. Again, you're 58 years old. You should know better. You shouldn't be putting stuff out there anyway like that. Like I said, I don't know if this was actually racial or not. It could be, it could not be. I can't read his mind. But again, this is just another thing with Jon Gruden and just another bad week where we got our asses whipped by the Chargers. They were talking shit on their social media afterwards. Joey Bosa basically saying Derek Carr's running scared and all this other crap. We don't need this. We need more discipline from you, Jon Gruden. You're the head coach. You are a huge figure in the NFL. Frankly, I expect more from you.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.